And welcome to my YouTube. Thank you for subscribing. Listen, I want to tell you that this is a diary, a registry, and a will all in one. This is the older Mona Lisa. This is the younger Mona Lisa. As everybody knows that I have over 1,000 YouTubes of proof. Now I'm going to show you a few things. This, my man's face right here, is right in one of his sketchings that I've showed you guys before. I need you guys to go to proof number 25. Proof number 25. You guys have got to go. Proof number 25. I'm going to redo it over and over again to get it better and better. But you're going to see a little highlight that I'm going to give you. Okay, so proof number 25 is a must. A must. Okay, now here is my man's face. As you can see, right here is my man's face. Right in here, and this is my man's face right here, which is here. Now I've showed you that before, which ends up with my man's face over here. Watch. This image right here so happens to be side by side, blown up. This is his face. This is his face. That was in the doggy. Okay, the doggy. This is what was pulled. Now we're going to get into the highlight part is at the end. So hey, hang in there for a second, and I want to put this off to the side, and then I'm going to show you what these images are all about. Now, in my painting, right in this doily area, is the image that we're going to be showing you. Now, this is one of Leonardo da Vinci's images that have been pulled out of the Mona Lisa. It's an X-ray. This X-ray has the big long nose as a bird, as you can see. That is a bird beak and whatnot. And then under another transfer, see how the transfers of the two faces are different. You can do 1,000 different layers, and you're going to see how it gets darker in certain areas, and it gets different colors. How the whites in the end and the blacks over different. So just bear with me there, and you're going to see. Now, also, you're going to see this particular image. Again, you're going to see this image that's also such difference than, obviously, this image. But here comes some of the kicker. The kicker is coming. Let me get it over here. And I'm going to show you how this image is also different. You can see how all these particular images are different pulls, and these are only what, half a dozen that I've showed you is different from this image, and this image is different from this image, and this image, and this image, and so on and so on and so on. Correct? Now you can stop and screen shoot anytime you want. And look at all the different images of how these vary. Well, when you end up with this particular image, you're going to see what I'm after. I'm going to show you how this face is in my painting, and I'm going to show you, if you pay attention to this real good, you'll see this little trunk like a elephant. Well, when you grab a hold of my blue guy, my blue guy, which is over here, and you see that this image, which is the skull, it goes on up, it overlays perfectly, and you see here is the elephant with the trunk. Well, when you put it on up, if you really get your eyes going, as you great artists are, and your studiers in history, you'll see how that is of that. Now I'm going to give it a different shot. Now you can screen shoot this up anytime you want. Okay, now I'm going to pull this back down, and I'm going to show it to you in this fashion, that how this particular image, when you open it up, okay, and you turn it, watch this, you'll see how it comes out to be the same face again, which is of Leonardo da Vinci's face of this gentleman right here. As you see, those two are the same. This image with the nose is the same as in here. You'll also see that there's a guy. You'll see this little guy up in here, but there's another guy inside. So what he does, he takes this guy here, and he keeps building. He builds him here, he builds him here, and he continues in white, and he keeps building, because these images get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Because if you follow my YouTubes, you'll understand. Now, proof number 25. Now, this is only one particular area in which we're talking about. Now, when I put this particular one up side by side, you'll see how it is also of the area in which what we're talking about. It is what Leonardo da Vinci's been hiding from me and you. He's right there. This image, again, is in this particular layer. So we got into that particular part. So we got a lot of particulars, don't we? So this image also so happens to be the same, but in a different color, as you can see. Like I've been trying to tell everybody in the whole world, but I'm not that good at it. I think you're better because I got big fat thumbs, and I'm about big fat thumbs. I don't know how to do that social, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok and all that. And what I'm looking for is my new friends, you, to help me out and pass the word. So as you can see, this particular image in this face, this is what you call the devil, of him being the devil. I don't know where I get some of that stuff. Just comes natural. Okay, so this one's a very small variation, as you can see, but that is what you can squint and blink, and you'll know that it has the same look that is growing to be. Now, we're going to get into something else pretty soon, and this particular one is the same but in the multicolors, as you can see. Again, don't forget, I want to show you something right at the end, and it's going to be kind of cool. But on my other YouTube, I told you that there's signature of the Mona Lisa. Look at that. The Leonardo da Vinci even put a little boy into next to it. He puts these little people and a man like with a fishing pole and such. Now these images are, this image is microscopic, cannot be seen by the human eye. Now I want to show you this. Now he builds skulls. Here's the skull of the Mona Lisa. Okay, this is what I want to show you to let you know. Okay, I've showed it to you in some of the other YouTubes. If you go from proof number 1 all the way to proof number 25, but 25 I want you to pay attention to for right now, you'll see this particular image right here is exactly what me and you are dealing with. We're dealing with this particular image that's in his skull. How do you know it's in his skull? Because he overlays. Pretend you have 1,000 of these in different layers. Screenshot this and you'll understand, and you can turn it. You see the nose? Here's the nose. See the nose? Here's the nose. See the nose? Okay, here's the nose, bigger. Okay, he keeps overlaying, 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 overlaying. You're not gonna turn around and absolutely, not see it, because it is there. Okay, so it absolutely is there. So these images of Leonardo da Vinci are hidden within his works on builds. So the best I can give you for right this moment is this little image is this fog that floats through here. This other image in here is the same as this fog, or this image, this particular. So he uses and builds. These are totem poles. So this little image is separate from this, and this is separate from this. But when it comes to be one. You see it as one. You see it as one. It's not. Each one of these are micro images like pixels. So now I'm confusing you. I understand. Go to number 25 and you will see how these particular images, if you overlay this particular image over the skull, let's see if I can do it vice versa. Maybe it works better. If you move, no, it doesn't. So it's very difficult when he does these multicolors and transfers, but they come out to be the same image. So I would have to take this and turn it. They come out to be the same image as Leonardo da Vinci's works, but in builds. Now, if you remember anything in which he talked about shadows, he talked about builds and light and all the above. Well, I'm just going to get this one kind of close. It's offset a little bit, but he has these images. Here's one of them. Then this would go to a different size and fit the smaller one on a different angle. It's so that's the way Leo does his tricks. It's a code of his, codes of builds. See, he just keeps going and going and going. Because by the time you're done, ladies and gentlemen, yes, it becomes this. It becomes the Mona, because he builds these out of totem pole images of repeat as a copy machine, as a television repairman, such as my father, as a flip book, as a moving item. That's why the Mona follows you across the room. Now remember, they pulled this out of the Mona, okay? And the reason why she's turned when this is in there, when this is in there, is because when it's overlaid, she's turned. Look at the eyes, how the eyes are turned. So when it goes, it keeps going and going and going because he makes it goes across the room, just like a ghost or shadow or whatnot. Don't forget, he also used to nickname Sully. Sully, he used to nickname as a devil, and that looks like the devil to me. Okay, close enough. So is this, and so is this. This image looks like the devil, and this image looks like the devil, and this image looks like the devil. How many devils do you got? Oh boy, sometimes it's not too bad if you're having a good time in a party, but be a good devil, okay? And listen, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to go again. I need you to go to where? Okay, do you remember where I need you to go? Yes, I need you to go to proof number 25. I will redo these more and more and show you not only that I told you about the elephant that is down below, I have showed you how the devil is in my painting along with many other images such as the Mona Lisa itself, which I have showed you many times. And let's see if it's here. I'll show you before I go. It should be right in here somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. I've doing my best. There's just so much of this. Here's this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Well, I thought it was in here. I really did, boss. So remember, I've showed you the x-ray of the Mona Lisa, and I've showed you where the proof to go. You'll see the Mona Lisa in proof number 25. I want to say, listen, wash your hands, social distance, wear a mask. Everything in which you see is 100% authentic, true, nothing to deceive you. I want to say, may God bless the whole world, universe, and the heavens. Thumbs up, subscribe, make it go viral. Look at number 25. Enjoy. I will make it better and better every time. I just needed to get this out because guess what? It's Friday. Okay? Have a good time. Be safe. Drive right. Okay? Oh, YouTube kids. I approve it. Not affiliated. I approve it. In Jesus' name, amen.